Al Weissman, in a nutshell. We are back. And with us in the studio today is Grace Brunette, a student at Carthage College, formerly a resident of Lindenhurst, Illinois. Sang 3 songs by Adele so far today, which were amazing, if I can understate the situation. Turning Tables, Set Fire to the Rain, One and Only. How you feeling?
Good.
Good. Good. You're sounding good, I'll tell you that. And I understand that you picked a couple of Patsy Cline songs?
Yes.
Would you like to sing those for us?
I would love to.
I would love to have you do it. Got Crazy, and then I Fall to Pieces. Is that volume good for you?
Crazy. I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. I'm crazy. Crazy for feeling so blue. I knew you'd love me as long as you wanted, and then someday you'd leave me for somebody new. Worry, oh why do I let myself worry? Wondering, oh, what in the world did I do? Oh, I'm crazy for thinking that my love could hold you. I'm crazy for trying and crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving you. Crazy for thinking that my love could hold you. I'm crazy for trying and crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving you. I fall to pieces each time I see you again. I fall to pieces. How can I be just your friend? You want me to act like we've never kissed. You want me to forget, pretend we've never met. And I try and I try, but I haven't yet. You walk by and I fall to pieces.
Very cool. Very, very cool. I love Patsy Cline, too. You hit a nerve there. My wife and I are huge Patsy Cline fans. We play Patsy Cline all the time.
Oh, good.
People, I don't know. I think that people are starting to appreciate Patsy Cline more recently, but I think for a while she was kind of like underappreciated.
She's amazing.
She
was
is.
really strong. She was one of the first women in the country industry that actually made a name for herself, and it was really cool because
Talk right into the mic.
she was really upset that she had to sing all these sappy love songs about how sad love was, because that's not what she wanted to be singing about, and it's really ironic because those are the songs that she's most remembered for.
It's interesting that you say that, because one year my wife and I decided to drive to Memphis on, I think, the 10th anniversary of Elvis's death, and we picked up, to set the mood in the car on the way down, we bought an Elvis album, we bought, I think, a Johnny Cash album, and we bought a Patsy Cline album, and we listened to Patsy, and before that we really had no exposure to Patsy, and all these songs were like horribly miserable. They evidenced, a sincere unhappiness in love relationships, and we thought, my God, that woman must have had a horrible life. But then when I got into this show and I did one or two shows on Patsy Cline, I did a lot of research on Patsy, and really, as far as the record is concerned, she seemed to be a really happy lady, really enjoyed life, didn't really seem to have, in her movie they show her fighting a little bit with her husband, but, didn't seem to have too terribly unhappy of a life.
Well, she did. She had a pretty abusive relationship with her husband, but beside that, she was happy to be performing. She just didn't really like how controlled she was. I think that was the biggest thing.
Yeah, her husband was kind of a jerk. And that's the other thing. I'm thinking, here's this guy that was kind of beating on her, and now he's probably the guy that's writing the history of how happy her life was. So there may have been more to it than met the eye, and nobody's going to start wanting to go to court with that guy.
There's got to be some heartbreak to sing those songs as effectively as she sung them.
But actually, if you look a little bit further, there's a lot of songs that she sang that were really happy, very pleasant. They weren't all, heartbreaking songs.
Nobody listens to those
No,
anymore.
nobody listens to those. But they're out there. So for your song selection, you picked 3 songs by Adele, 2 songs by Patsy Cline, and 2 by Carole King. Are these like among your 3 favorite singers?
Probably. I respect Patsy Cline because she just has such a true alto voice, and a lot of people who are altos are just sopranos who can't sing very well. But
Yeah.
people who are real altos and they know how to use their instrument are really impressive. And so I love Patsy Cline's voice. I think Carole King is amazing. She's an amazing songwriter. Tapestry is like my favorite album of all time. And that was the first album my father ever gave me. And so I really, really love that album.
She is cool.
And then Adele, I appreciate the same thing. She's an alto, and she's a songwriter, and she is a real performer. And I appreciate that she's an actual musician who is on the radio as opposed to some other people who are not
Sure.
exactly musicians.
So are you a songwriter too?
Not really. I'm more of a singer and performer than a songwriter.
And do you play instruments?
Play is I have to learn how to play the piano for school, and I can plunk things, and I know how to read music and things like that. But by no means would I say that I am proficient in any other instrument but the voice.
Okay. Well, that's honest. And I think you're lying, because I'm sure you're really good at...
I think I can play like 7 songs on the piano, and that's it.
Oh, okay.
Not much.
A little while ago, you told us that when you were young, you participated in a singing competition. Did you ever go out like for American Idol, or have you been in any competitions since you were like junior, senior, high school, or in college?
It's not really my thing. If there was a competition where I could get like a leading role in a musical that I loved, I would do that. But something like American Idol or The Voice, it's just not what I'm looking to do with my life.
Uh-huh.
I don't want to be a recording artist. I like performing live on stage. That's what I like doing.
Okay.
And that's kind of all I want to do. So they're just kind of different categories. I'm not sure how much I believe that they're the best thing for the artist either. So
Sure. Okay, well, would you like to do a couple of your Carole King tunes?
yeah.
You've got a friend, and it's Too Late, Baby.
Down in trouble, and you need some love and care.
Stayed in bed all morning just to pass the time. There's something wrong here, there can be no denying. One of us is changing, but maybe we just stop trying. And it's too late, baby, now it's too late. Though we really did try to make it. Something inside has died, and I can't hide, and I just can't take it. Oh, it used to be so easy living here with you. You were light and breezy, and I knew just what to do. Now you look so unhappy, and I feel like a fool. And it's too late, baby, now it's too late. Though we really did try to make it. Something inside has died, and I can't hide, and I just can't take it. Oh, no. There will be times again for me and you, but we just can't stay together, don't you feel it too? Still I'm glad for what we had. Now I once loved you. But it's too late, baby, now it's too late. Though we really did try to make it. Something inside has died, and I can't hide, and I just can't take it. Oh, no, no, don't you know that I just can't take it? Whoa, it's too late, baby, it's too late. Now, darling, it's too late.
Very nice. Really, really nice. Wow. I love Carole King, too. Are you, what do you do in the summer? Are you performing anywhere?
No, I'm working a lot.
Are you?
Yeah, a lot.
On campus?
No, I work at La Fogata Mexican Grill in Kenosha.
Do
Everyone
ya?
should go and eat there. It's delicious.
We will. My wife and I are huge on Mexican food.
Oh, it's the best.
So you've actually moved to Kenosha now.
Hmm. I live there full time.
Do you have any plans for after you graduate? I know I asked you about graduate school, which you're not sure of, but let's say you didn't go to graduate school. What do you think you might do?
I'll probably just move to Chicago and start auditioning for stuff and get another job on the side.
I think you're probably in a better time frame right now for auditioning for things in Chicago than maybe you would have been at some other time in the past. I think there's just a million things happening in Chicago.
A lot of stuff that goes straight to Broadway is coming right from Chicago, so it's a good place.
It seems like it's pretty ripe with opportunity. And okay, so you have tunes that you indicated you like to sing for us.
Well, Gravity is a Sarah Bareilles song. And then I Miss the Mountains is actually just one of my favorite songs to sing. It's from the musical Next to Normal, and it involves a woman who's dealing with bipolar depressive disorder, and it's the song where she... Give you a little context, because it's a weird song if you don't know what it's about. She's basically just talking about how she misses these like roller coaster mountains of emotions that she used to have before she was kind of sedated by all of her medication. And so this is where she kind of throws all her medication down the drain and acts a little manic.
Okay, great. Oh, would you like to?
Something always brings me back to you. It never takes too long. No matter what I say or do, I still feel you here to the moment I've gone. Hold me without touch. Keep me without shame. Never wanted anything so much as to drown in your love, not feel your rain. Set me free, leave me be. I don't want to fall another moment into your gravity. Here I am, gonna stand so tall, just the way I'm supposed to be. But you're on to me and all over me. You love me 'cause I'm fragile. Now I thought that I was strong, but you touched me for a little while, and all my fragile strength is gone. Set me free, leave me be. I don't want to fall another moment into your gravity. Here I am, stand so tall, just the way I'm supposed to be. But you're on to me and all over me. I live here on my knees as I try to make you see that you're everything I think I need here on the ground. You're neither friend nor foe, though I can't seem to let you go. The one thing that I still know is that you're keeping me down. Keeping me down. Yeah, yeah. You're on to me, all over. Something always brings me back to you. It never takes too long. There was a time when I flew higher. Was a time the wild girl running free would be me. Now I see her feel the fire. Now I know she needs me there to share. I'm nowhere. All these blank and tranquil years seems they've dried up all my tears. And while she runs free and fast, seems my wild days are past. I miss the mountains, I miss the dizzy heights, all the manic magic days, and the dark depressing nights. I miss the mountains, I miss the highs and lows, all the climbing, all the falling, all the wild wind blows, stinging you with snow and soaking you with rain. I miss the mountains, I miss the pain. The mountains make you crazy, here it's safe and sound. My mind is somewhere hazy, but my feet are on the ground. Everything is balanced here and on an even keel. Everything is perfect, nothing's real, and nothing's real. And I miss the mountains, I miss the lonely nights, wandering through the wilderness and spending all my time where the air is clear and cuts you like a knife. I miss the mountains, I miss the mountains, I miss my life, I miss my
Grace Brunette. That was amazing. On behalf of myself and everyone listening to In a Nutshell, I want to thank you so much for coming in to In a Nutshell today, for singing for us. It was very, very lovely. It was actually beautiful. You have like a fairy tale voice. I'm not kidding.
Thank you.
It was quite a pleasure to have you here today. You're welcome to come back to In a Nutshell anytime.
Thank you.
We wish you the best of luck with your school experiences, your performing experiences, and with whatever you decide to do in the future. And I'm sure it's going to be one heck of an experience. So thanks again.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure, really. Okay, we're going to take a break. We'll be back in a few minutes. So don't touch that dial.